Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly review of my emergency fund savings goal. Balance on the account is $4,603. That is a huge decrease from last week because I got hit with a huge tax bill. So let's talk about it. All right, if we just go ahead and look at the deposits for the past week, there was 3 transactions. So on March 23rd, I put in $25. And then on March 25th, I withdrew $10,697. And then on March 29th, I put in $50. So I put in $75 for the week, but withdrew $10,697. So I've been talking about this upcoming tax bill in my last, I think, 1 or 2 videos. So I met with my tax preparer, and my final tax bill ended up being $10,357, all due to the federal government. $340 was the price that my tax preparer charged me to do my tax return, which was just extra painful on top of having a $10,000 tax bill that I had to pay. So if you add up the $10,357 tax bill plus the $340 tax prepare fee, that amount is $10,697. So that's what I withdrew from the emergency fund. Now, the plan is to try to work and get the emergency fund up back to $15,000 by the end of the year. Based off some rough calculations that I did, I think I should be able to get back up to $15,000 by December, but I don't know, right? Like, life happens. Like, this situation definitely took some of the wind out of me in terms of motivation to keep on trying to build up this emergency fund, because I did with a year-end bonus of $15,000, and look at where we are right now. We're not even at $5,000. So I'm just really annoyed, especially with taxes. And I know I went on a rant in one of my videos recently, but I literally pay over $6,000 every month in taxes. And then for the government to have the nerve to be like, oh, we want more, is just, it's so disrespectful to me. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it, and besides start a business and do write-offs, which if I have a genuine interest in a business starts. So for instance, if this YouTube channel grows and it actually get monetized and I start earning a substantial amount of money from it, yes, absolutely would turn it into a business. But I'm not going to just start a random business to try to avoid to pay taxes. As painful as paying taxes is when you do have a higher than probably normal income. So really annoyed with that. Probably never will stop being annoyed with taxes, but I just went ahead and paid the bill in full because I just did not want to mess with the IRS. I feel like the IRS is like a mob. If you don't give them their money, they will ruin your life. So I just wanted to get rid of them, never have to think about them again until next year, and that's it. So I just went ahead and just paid that bill in full. My tax preparer did say that I should adjust my payroll contributions or tax withholdings, which I did. So I have the most taxes coming out of each of my paycheck. But again, I think just based off some preliminary information that she's told me is that I probably will owe again at the end of the year, end of next year. Maybe not as much as $10,000, but it could be in that maybe $2,000 to $5,000 range. So she said for me to elect to have additional withholdings from my paycheck, which I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, this is beyond ridiculous what I am paying in taxes. There's nothing reasonable about this. But it is what it is. So yeah, so most likely I'll probably owe some more taxes, or I'll always owe taxes as long as I have this job every year. But she said it should be within that, I don't know, I guess $2,000 to $5,000 range. We'll see. But that's where we are. So it just made me kind of just rethink this whole emergency fund goal, because Originally, I want to save up 1 year of expenses, which is $60,000, and I do still want to aim for that. I was planning to do that in 4 years, so doing $15,000 saving goals over 4 years, that's $60,000. But after this whole situation, it just made me reevaluate that I really just want to put a lot more money towards investing. So I'm still going to work to that $60,000 goal, but I'm not going to break it up into $15,000 increments over 4 years. So for this year, yes, I want to get the balance up to $15,000. And then going forward, I'm just going to set $5,000 incremental goals until I get to $60,000. How many years in the future that is, just because I just want to put a lot more of my money towards investing and just trying to retire as early as possible. So with that, you see the target amount here is $15,000. Prior, it was $30,000 because I had hit the $50,000 goal and was trying to think about the next goal. But again, I do still want to get this up to $15,000 by the end of the year. And then from there, it's just going to be $5,000 incremental increases every year. So like for the year 2025, I'm aiming for the emergency fund to get to $20,000. 2026, $25,000, etc. So I think that's just better for like my mental health and just to stay motivated on this really, really long journey where life be life in. And this is why I don't get attached to like goals, because it literally just takes the wind out of me when you like work so hard to try to like accomplish a goal, and then life happens and laughs at you and say, haha, you thought you were going to have like $15,000. No, you're not, because here's this huge tax bill. All right, that's enough ranting, I guess, for this video. But this is where I am working towards getting back up to that $15,000 emergency fund. So stay tuned with me, or stay tuned, join the journey, because I will keep you abreast in terms of everything that's happened along the way, the good, the bad, the ugly, just to show you a very realistic, normal person's journey in trying to improve their financial status and future. Okay, that's all the update for this week, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.